Hey everybody and welcome! Today we're going to be playing Cities Skylines. I recorded a bunch of stuff today. Well, I say a bunch of stuff. It was just a couple things like Don't Starve and everything like that. And since I had the time, I decided I want to actually record Cities Skylines. I live streamed it last week, I think it was, for a little bit. But I want to start out on a new map. I want to test this map out that I downloaded. Holy shit, the music. I gotta turn that down. It just blasted me in the ears, basically. I couldn't even hear myself talk. I want to start on a new map, and we'll play from there. And if you want to see me play more of this, if you like to watch people play city building games and shit like that, or you enjoy that as well, I highly recommend getting this game. I mean, it's fairly cheap. It's like 30 bucks, and it's such a fantastic game, especially with the Steam Workshop and the modding community. It's gonna make this game live on for a very, very long time. Okay, so in here you can see the mods, which I've downloaded a bunch. We got rid of Chirpy and shit like that. We can get all 25 areas instead of just 9, and there's just a bunch, like first person mode and shit. There's the moving sun one, which we are going to actually turn off, I think. We're gonna turn that one off right now. Because it's cool and all, but during the nighttime it gets really, really dark, and that's going to be really weird for the video, I think. But here we go. New game. Let me see the map that I found. I think 7th Island is where we were going to be playing. It looked pretty cool as a map in the Steam Workshop, so I decided to download it. And we'll give it a shot. Look. Well, we can rename the city later once we get in. I don't know what to call it. If you want to leave in the comments below what to call it, I'll rename it next time if I continue playing this and making videos for it. I have no problem at all recording this and making some kind of series out of it. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get stuck in here and we'll see what kind of mess we have to start out with. This is a pretty good map from what I've seen. The screenshots and stuff like that. Seems like the starting area is okay. But who knows? It may not be. It may not be at all. Look, there's little Chirpy spinning around in a circle. This game, I don't know how many hours I've logged into it, but it's been a lot. Holy shit, look at this. Look where we started out on. Oh, it's like a nice coast and everything. Oh, this is really cool. There's a huge boat moving through. Oh, this is cool. There's a big old beach. I think this is fantastic. This is a great place to start out at. Wow. Look at the whole map. Can we zoom out even more? Oh, look at where we can build all of these places. Holy shit, that's amazing. Okay, well, first we have to start out with a city. Holy shit, you see that? I heard it. Oh, there it is. It's an airplane. There goes the airplane. Okay, so we have our highway here. And what I like to do is I like to start off with this main road. For some reason, you have to build it to unlock the one-way roads, which we just unlocked. I like to come off a little bit with a roundabout to ease with traffic for the most part. Trying to think where we want our city to be. I think we want our city to be right here with all the neighborhoods and shit and commercial. And over here to the left we'll have industry, something like that. So we'll get a roundabout, which will help with the traffic, so to speak, coming in and around. The roundabout will go around, and they'll be able to choose whether they want to go into the city or if they want to go into the industrial area. It's just not... There we go, that's perfect. It's a little bit more straight. Okay, I've pleased my OCD with that so far. What we should do is actually pause the game because we're losing like $5 a week, but that's not really a big deal. Let's see, how are we doing with the power situation? Okay, we're gonna put down some windmills over here in the corner. I think it's probably the best area. We'll put 1 or 2 down for right now, I think. Should be fine. And for water, which way is the water going? It's flowing that way? Okay, well we have to put a sewage outflow pipe somewhere. And we don't want to put it anywhere where it's going to get caught up with our water, our drinking water. So I think we should probably maybe put it right there. That looks good. It'll get powered by the windmills that are right here. And we'll put our drinking water pump over here. I think that'll be fine, right? We'll put a water tower over here as well. And we'll get started. Can I not? There we go. Perfect. Okay. All of this stuff should be powered, I think. It should power each other because they're right next to the windmills. And look, we'll just throw a road all the way up here to the roundabout. Perfect. I think that should be fine. Is everything connected? It looks like everything will be connected. Okay, so that's pretty much the starting bit. We have sewage, water, okay, electricity. We'll hook it all up once we get the road infrastructure kind of set up and all that crap. Okay, so we should have a city come off to the right first, and then we'll have industry over to the left, and I think that'll be fine. So we'll get our 2-lane roads over here. We'll come off straight, hopefully as straight as we can get it. Maybe not too far, maybe like that. That's perfect. Okay, the roundabout's getting a bit wonky. It looks a bit weird, but that's okay as well. We'll have this road come all the way off to the coast. We can have a nice coastal road going around. Okay. Now, I don't think we need to necessarily make too much of a grid for the industry just yet, because I'm not exactly sure how many people are actually going to want industry to start off with. So we'll have it come up here. The industry will be right off the highway, and everybody will know about it when they're flying past our city here, which we can rename eventually. Look, I think that's fine for the most part. We'll have a road come in between like that. Beautiful. Okay. We can hook this up with water and all that shit. How are we doing for money? We have a good amount of money left, I think. 34,000. I think we'll be fine. We'll have the water pipes here kind of come out from underneath the roads and make it make sense in some sort of way. Try to manage it and be a little bit more efficient with all of that shit. Okay, what we can do here with the power lines is we can have them zoom in over here. We can have one set go over to the industry, and then we'll have one set go over here to the actual city where we'll be making our neighborhoods and stuff like that. I usually like to play this game with some sort of grid structure. What I usually like to do too, recently what I found kind of helps with traffic in the city, which really isn't all too bad. If we can get some one-way roads here. I like to make a little bit of a roundabout. It kind of helps. It looks cool too in the middle of a city. I mean, quite frankly, this isn't going to be the biggest city, but it's still going to look okay, I think. Does that look okay? I think that looks okay. And what I usually like to do is I like to have another two-way road come over here around the roundabout, up and down. So we can think about doing that. We'll have a road come off here. We'll use some straight roads. And we don't want it to be too close to the highway because they will complain about the noise and shit like that. When I say they, I mean the people that are going to be living in our town. Okay, should we have it connect up? Should we? I don't know if we should or not. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't have the road connect up. It could be a dead end, and we'll have some roads connect up through here. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. We can have another one come off right here. Beautiful. So we can have some houses there. We're probably going to have to connect the power up just by a little bit. So that way we'll start to build some houses in here. Because the way this game works is once a building is built, it develops some kind of aura effect of power. I mean, it would be cool if somebody did just mod in power lines that go along with the roads once you build them. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, zoning. We can get into zoning here. We have a bunch of different types of painting. We could paint this whole grid, which we're going to. We'll put a bunch of houses in here and shit like that, the dead end and all that good stuff. And I think we should be good for that. We could actually probably go ahead and start this up. We'll put on 3, the fastest mode we can, and hopefully I think we should be good for power and everything. Everybody's going to start piling in here and building their houses. Look at this. Holy shit. Look at them come in. This is amazing. Simply fantastic. Do I have the music on? Is the music off? I think I turned the music off. No, it's not. I just don't hear the music at all. Sorry about that. Usually there's music and stuff like that going on in the background, but I don't hear any of it. It's nice to have the music going on when you're building houses and shit. Even though I could just add some shit in the background, which I probably will, and which is probably happening right now since there is no music happening. Oh, I hear it now. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. Okay, now that we built some residential, there's a little bit of demand for industry and commercial. So we'll build some industry like that over there, which will be fine. And what we can do with the commercial is have it around the outer barrier here of the roundabout, which I think is the perfect place for it. Because people could just hit up their favorite gas station or whatever the hell they want along their way to work around the roundabout. They'll grab their coffee and they'll grab their donuts or whatever. and then they'll head over here around to another roundabout. And then they'll go to work in the industry area, which is great. Okay, we can fast forward a little bit and see some progress happen. Get some nice buildings plopped in here. We'll probably knock down some stuff simply because we have to build more residential eventually, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. The people in Cities Skylines, they are used to it by now. They're used to getting their house just bulldozed for a new way of roads and shit. Because this game, you do plan a lot. You plan out a lot, and you usually have to fiddle with the way things work. And oh wow, look at this already. Look at all the cars going in and around the roundabout. This is perfect. Okay, so far so good. How are we doing on power? Let's check power. Okay, electricity consumption 5 megawatts. Electricity production is 16. Okay, we're 10 plus. We're 10 above. Okay, water and sewage, we're doing fine. Can we manage taxes or anything yet? No. I think we have to hit our first milestone, which is actually 420. 420. 420. Shitlord 420. Okay, so we're kind of grooving up there to our milestone. What we can do is we could make some more pipes come off these roads over here. And, actually, do we need to put it down that road? No, we don't. Look, it covers. So we'll go ahead and zone some stuff to be built here, which will be great. And like I said, with the whole electricity thing, they have like a blue aura effect, which just kind of grabs to the other houses that you're building. So you don't necessarily have to, I don't know, put power lines everywhere. Which I don't like the power lines, to be honest. If you had light poles, not light poles, but like electricity poles along the roads, I think that'd be great. Just kind of built in. It would be cool. Okay, industry is complaining that they don't have enough workers, but we're meeting demands, I think, with, holy shit, little Hamlin. We've reached a population of 420. Just blaze it. Taxes, loans, okay, well we can raise the taxes, which is what we're going to do next. Garbage, we can make a dump, we can make a medical clinic, and we can make a school, which is something we will probably do here soon. First things first, I do believe we shall make a dump. We'll make a dump. Should we have the dump right off the side of the highway? Yeah, we will. Look at this. Can I get it right off the edge here? Okay, so that will take care of garbage. And what we can also do is we can raise the taxes for everybody. I like to raise them to 12% because I'm an asshole. But also because you get the most money and the people don't complain. Look, we can make it 29% for industry. Holy shit, could you imagine that? Man, that'd be crazy. We could take out a loan. We don't necessarily need to do that because we just reached a milestone. And we got a bunch of money from the milestone itself, which I think is pretty cool. We can put down a medical clinic here. I don't know where I want to put the medical clinic just yet. Maybe right here. It might get the best coverage for everybody. The neighborhoods and stuff like that. Or maybe actually on the roundabout. No? No? It can't fit? Okay, well, we'll put it right there for the most part. That way people have power, water. Okay, power and water, it's good. Elementary school, we can probably dabble in an elementary school in this neighborhood that's over here. That way these people are covered. Can we put it on the corner here? We'll put it right here. We'll demolish a couple houses, but I think that's fine. Look, we'll have an elementary school here, so our people are educated and shit like that, which is fantastic. We'll just zoom out a bit here, let some stuff build up, and I think what we should buy next is this area to the right, over just a little bit, because we're kind of cut off with our neighborhood here, but that's okay. Looks like building down here doesn't have water. We can fix that with some pipes real quick. Okay, there we go. Fix it. Problem solved. Crisis averted. Okay, so our city is kind of growing now. It's growing and showing. What I could do, what I said I like to do, is we can actually build a road over the roundabout for our people, which I like to do. We can have it come right here with the page up and down keys. We can raise the road's elevation, and boom, look at that. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. It looks so good. And we can eventually have the road continue to come down this way, which we are going to do because we're going to have to build more neighborhoods down this way. And we can have our own, I don't know, commercial zone. I guess we could just plop commercial down all around the roundabout, even though we really don't want too much of a traffic issue with the whole roundabout thing. But we can put it on the outside, I think, and not inside. Maybe we'll put some cool parks on the inside, which would satisfy the needs of everybody, I think. What are these orange... What are these orange things? Are these gas stations? They are. Dino oil. That's weird. It's just a pump. There's no actual... Is that a Subway? Holy shit, it's a Subway. Eat fresh, motherfucker. The donut truck just stopped at the Subway to get some the fresh footlongs that they love and crave so much. I forgot about it. The thing that's pretty cool with the whole mod community and everything is that they can actually mod buildings and building assets. Like, we're going to put another wind turbine down because we're running low on power. Should we put 2 down just in case? Because we're going to need it. Look, we'll put 2 down. But like I was saying, you can have customized buildings and stuff, and people make the cool stuff. The Subway one's pretty neat. It looks nice, doesn't it? It looks really nice. Okay, that's beautiful. I think we're doing fantastic so far. I think we really are. Do we have fire yet? We don't have fire or anything like that. We could take out a loan. We don't really need to, though. I think what we should do next is kind of extend this area here. The power lines are going to be a bit of an issue because they're just in the way of my planning. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here with the power lines. Is that to the roundabout? Okay, perfect. We'll have them come down and connect up here. We'll actually get rid of these. We'll destroy them so we can have room to actually plan out our city. Look at that, perfect. Okay, and they'll all connect, I'm sure. Okay, they did connect. They connected, which is great. We're about to reach another milestone, which I think is pretty great. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and plan out our new neighborhood that's over here. And we'll kind of have it similar to the other neighborhood. Look, we'll get one of these roads and we'll just kind of plop down wherever we want to go. We'll have it come along the coast, which I think is going to be great because they could have a nice coastal trip on their way to work or to the roundabout or wherever they want to go. And, well, they can go ahead and visit the shit land over here where the sewage is plopping out. The windmills can stay like that, which is pretty nice. And we can have the road stop here for the moment because we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, planning-wise. We can have a road come here, and then we can start plopping houses and stuff in this area, which I think is going to be great. We'll have a road come through the middle here. Oh, look at this! We reached our next milestone. Okay, fantastic. There's a lot of stuff we can do now. We have districts. We can buy new land as well. We can set policies into our districts. We can pull out a second loan, which is good in case we need the money, but we don't really need it right now because we're doing fantastic. Industry specialization, services, policies, stuff like that. What's more important is the fire department, police department, and some unique buildings. Forestry specialization and agriculture, which is pretty nice. You can set a certain factory area, industry zone to specialize in forestry or agriculture, so you could have farms or like a lumber company kind of area. We have new policies with power usage and water usage, and we have a smoke detector distribution. Make citizens' lives safer and the fire department's job easier. So we can send out a bunch of smoke detectors to a certain area if you want to. And here's our police station and firehouse. Fantastic. Okay. Well, we can probably plop those down right here along the main road, I think. We're probably going to have two fire stations, I think. One here and one in the industry zone. Was that just another medical center? I'm terribly sorry. I put down another medical center. We may dip down in some cash that way. And speaking of cash, we'll probably just take out a big loan of 60,000 big ones. So that way we can afford what we're trying to do here. We'll have a police station kind of central in the middle of the city. And look, see how bad the industry is still, even though we put a fire station down already. So we'll have one. We'll destroy some industry, which is going to be okay. We'll have it in the heartland of the industry a little bit. It helps. I mean, they're still going to have a high fire risk because of just what the industry does and all that cool shit. But for the most part, I think we're going to be fine. We can definitely think about building some more roads and make another neighborhood, which I think will be great. We can probably have the road curve. We could have some curvy roads. It doesn't necessarily have to be too grid-like. We could have it curve off and end right here, which I think will be great. And we can have another one curve along the other coastal road And we could probably put some intersections and stuff like that along. Look, here we go. We'll have it connect up like that. And we should probably think about putting one right here, so it's a little bit easier to navigate the whole area and shit like that. So look, we'll have another curvy road come off here. Will that work out? Will that? Perfect. Okay, I think that's fine. We're gonna have a park in here. We'd probably think about building a high school and some shit like that as well. Should we have a road come through here? Let's make it curved. How about that? Let's make a curved road. Perfect. I think that's beautiful. Okay, we can start making a neighborhood here, but we're going to hook it up with the whole piping infrastructure and stuff like that. Boosh. Okay, perfect. So our infrastructure for the pipes are great. And we can go ahead and make sure all of this neighborhood area has a bunch of water. Because that's the last thing you want is for your citizens to run out of water, okay? Space already occupied. Oh, am I going off the wrong side? Okay. It's a little bit of an issue there causing me. But high demand for residential, so we'll go ahead and plop those down. We can use a brush tool to paint a bunch of houses and stuff, residential, all over the place. We'll have it come off the main road here too as well. And the next thing we could probably do is set up a certain area for commercial, I think. The thing about this game is a lot of things cause noise pollution, like roads and commercial and industry. The highways are a big thing with the whole noise pollution kind of thing, and you don't want your citizens to really be kind of pissed off about you and having the roads be too loud, or them living right next to commercial, which they're kind of doing right now, which is unfortunate. We can just go ahead and get rid of these little spots because we don't really need them. We can go ahead and connect this up, I think, which will be fine. Maybe just a straight road connecting. Or maybe it doesn't want to. We're just out of the city limits, that's why. We'll just connect it up like that. For right now, we'll leave it like that so it's a little bit easier for everybody to travel around and shit like that. We're losing a bit of money. I think that's because we took out a loan. How should we fix that? There's more houses coming in, so they should be able to... Are they making us any money? No? We're getting plus 49 people a day, and it keeps rising. Maybe we should build some more commercial. Possibly just build it on this road here, the main roads. We'll have it come off like this, and a little bit like this as well. Not too close to our residential, but we'll kind of satisfy the demand for commercial. Have it off the main road like that. I think we should be good. Look, we're in the green now. We're making more money again. And I think it's because we took out a loan and all that shit. Industry, we need a little bit more industry as well, which we can do. We'll go ahead and take a road off like this. Was that perfect? Okay. Nice grid-like structure for the industry zone, which I think works out just fine for them. We'll go ahead and... Holy shit! Tiny town! We got a high school. We got some decoration. More unique buildings. Pet ban, smoking ban, parks and rec. All new policies and stuff like that. What kind of unique buildings did we get? I always forget what we get for this milestone. Okay, some cool stuff. Statue of Industry. Okay, I think that's great. We could probably slow the game down a bit because we're moving pretty quick here. We'll go ahead and... Is this fine for water? It is, but we'll go ahead and run a pipe underneath the ground like so. We'll go ahead and just get the fill paint tool. I think we'll be fine for that. We could probably think about plopping down the high school because it's going to be much needed. Can it go right here? Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. It goes right there. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, well, I think we're off to a great start so far for our city here. I don't even know what to name it, but like I said, if you want to help me name it or whatever in the comments, you want to see me continue recording this and playing this and making some kind of series out of it, just let me know because I don't mind it too much. I thought I'd do a one video for it and see the feedback, I guess, for it if you enjoy watching me just kind of fuck around and be really shitty at the game. We'll have this district. See, these district things are so cool. You can have them expand all the way down here. And you can have one for the shitland as well. Perfect. I think that's fine. We can name those all next time, if there is a next time. But like I said, leave me some feedback in the comments if you want to see more of this or not, and we can definitely continue doing it. I mean, look at this roundabout. So nice. I would love to keep playing this and recording this and make a series out of it because it'd be nice to see the city grow and become super huge because I've been playing with other cities and they definitely are crazy once you get a lot of population and stuff like that. But we can go out into this cool mode. I don't even think I can do it now because I have the mod installed where you can actually... Can you do this? Holy shit. That's weird. Okay, we can exit first person by hitting the tab. We can just zoom out here and get a nice view of our city before we sign off and leave. Oh, look at this. That's great. We have the industry over here and everything. Fantastic. So, as I said, let me know if you want to see more of this. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.